Hey, I'm Supats, lifelong solopreneur. Now living my life with only one passion to help solopreneurs to launch their digital products on fast track so that they can be profitable as fast as within 1 week, and they want to scale, they can join the membership. And as a bonus, I show them how they can sell their digital products all over the world using affiliates. Without further delay, let's get started. Today's topic is really one of my favorite topics, repurposing. You create content once and then keep on repurposing that content all the time. That's the beauty for solopreneurs. They wear many hats, and really limited time, how much can they do? So repurposing is the best strategy. So today, what are we going to talk about? Today we are talking about 10 ways to repurpose your podcast content for busy mom entrepreneurs. I'm calling mainly busy mom entrepreneurs, but hey, it is applicable for everyone, right? Because whatever strategies we discuss in our presentation, they are always applicable for, yeah, many more people too. So, yeah, transform one podcast episode into multiple content pieces without starting from scratch. That's beauty to my ears, right? Yeah, perfect for mom entrepreneurs who want to maximize their time and stay consistent. And let's figure it out how to do that. Hey, if you're meeting me for the first time, I'm super excited to be over here. I'm lifelong solopreneur turned entrepreneur, small business owner, passionate to help entrepreneurs to start and scale their business with ease. Yeah, mostly digital business, and all my offers are actually geared towards that how you can start making money fast, like as fast as just within first week. But hey, means actually standard way, at least 3 months. When I started digital business, I was told that you will see real money only in third year, and I didn't like that. And I didn't like that for myself and even for my clients. So no, all my offers are like that. Hey, even if you don't have subscriber base, you can still see real money in your third month. And want to know more about that? Sure, you can contact me. We can have one on one. We can find your need and I'll provide the solution. So let's stick to our today's topic, 10 ways to repurpose your podcast content for busy mom entrepreneurs. So, why content repurposing is essential for mom entrepreneurs? Let's be honest, okay? How many times have you published a podcast episode and thought, I should do something with this, but I don't have energy? You are not alone with this feeling, okay? The overwhelm is real, especially when you are juggling business responsibilities with family life. Here is the truth, most marketing gurus don't tell you. You don't need more content. You need to get more mileage out of the content that you already have. That single podcast episode you just recorded contains at least 10 different ways to show up and serve your audience without creating anything new from scratch. This is how successful mom entrepreneurs stay consistent without burning out. And consistency is one of the main strategies for visibility. And when you are visible, yeah, your audience can find you. So, most mom entrepreneurs feel overwhelmed by the pressure to create new content all the time on various platforms. And that really is a sure way to burn out. And we are here to avoid our burnout, right? So, your podcast episode can be turned into search optimized blog post. Blog posts are really good and they serve their purpose. Use your transcript as a foundation. Start with your podcast transcript and transform it into a well structured podcast blog post. The hard work of creating content is already done. You just need to reshape it and for reading instead of listening. Actually, my journey was exactly opposite. I was blogging and my blog started getting lots of traction, and people said we don't have time to read your blogs. Why don't you start podcast? So, and then I started podcasting. But my blog posts are also getting lots of traction from Pinterest, because once you create blog post, you create a really nice looking pin, and the traction generally starts little late, like after 3 months. But hey, once it starts, it just continues. I remember one blog post I did couple of years back for Valentine's Day, be your own Valentine, and that was for 40 self-care tips for entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, those who don't have Valentine, how they can take care of themselves and how they can pamper on Valentine's, just they can be their own Valentine. And that blog post went viral and it is still attracting lots of people, and it's really still going on really well. I don't think I did podcast for that, but every platform has its own audience, and if you repurpose, yeah, means basically you are getting more mileage from the same content. Create skimmable sections. Break down the main points into clear skimmable sections with descriptive headings. This makes your content more accessible and easier to digest for busy readers who might not have time to go through each and every word you have written in your blog. So sales page also, they always say, right? Write your sales page for skimmable, because most of the people, they really don't have time to read each and every page, each and every word on your sales page or blog. So write the skimmable content so that they will get the points. Optimize for SEO. Research keywords related to your episode topic and naturally incorporate them throughout your blog post. Don't do keyword stuffing, that is a total no no. But let it be incorporated naturally and have lots of keyword variations so that it will serve the purpose. So, this helps your content get discovered by new audiences through search engines. And add value with resources. Include related links, downloadable resources, or freebies mentioned in your podcast to drive more traffic and provide additional value to your readers. Our life is like that, right? Keep on adding value to our audience, and that is how we are creating win-win situation, right? A single blog post can continue driving traffic to your website for years. As I told you, the example of my 40 self care tips. Long after your podcast episode has faded from top of podcast directories. Plus, it gives non podcast listeners a way to consume your valuable content. Create multiple social media posts from one episode. Social media has its own place, okay? Social media, sometimes creating followers might be a slow process, but you cannot overlook social media, because there are lots of things which you can do on social media for free. You find where your ideal customer lives, and then you can start creating content for that particular platform. So social media strategy means, it depending if you are looking for immediate results and if you don't have that many followers, it may not work, but long term it is useful. So extract powerful quotes. Listen for impactful statements or aha moments from your episode. These make perfect quote posts for Instagram, Facebook, or LinkedIn. One episode typically contains at least 3 to 5 quotable moments that can be turned into stand-alone posts. Share statistics and facts. Pull out interesting statistics or facts you mentioned in your episode. These data points make excellent educational content that tends to go get saved shared your shared by your audience. Create a visual carousel. So transform your main podcast takeaways into a step-by-step carousel post. And those are actually can be put on LinkedIn or Facebook and even Instagram, even on TikTok. Those are in demand. Break down your process or teaching points into 5-10 slides that walk followers through the concept you discussed. Because many times they may not have time to listen to your half an hour presentation, but hey, they have these all these 10 slides in front of them, so they have the reference and they can extract the points from that and they can implement. Script a short form video. Use a key point from your episode to create a 30 to 60-second reel or a TikTok script. Short form video continues to get prioritized in algorithm and can introduce new audiences to your longer content. I also saw on YouTube many times there are shorts, and they always mention at the end of shorts that if you want the detailed information about what we discussed in this short, I have a long form video. Just go through the detailed video. So ask engagement questions. Form a thought provoking question based on your episode topic to drive comments and conversation. This increases your post reach and builds community around your content. Whole game is of building community, and that's why I have free community and paid community. So free community, joint venture collaboration, you can join and you can get all the help from the peer entrepreneurs. And paid community, yeah, of course, currently, yeah, rapid revenue blueprint, where I have a hybrid model. You will get one-on-one help every week, lesser coaching and monthly workshops. So that's the amazing thing. And the hybrid model surely moves the needle into your business. It gets the best of both worlds. The power of your email list. Yeah, engage your actually you can convert your podcast content into email marketing. Your email list represents your most engaged audience members who have explicitly invited you to their inbox. Respect them, add value to their lives. Sharing your podcast content via email allows you to reach people who might miss your episode otherwise. Here is how to effectively repurpose your podcast content for email. Share a compelling story or lesson from the episode as your hook. Hook is very important because you look at the book cover and then you decide whether to open the book or not. And the same thing over here. You read the subject line of the email and then you decide whether you want to read that email or not. And the subject line is the hook. So include a clear call to action linking to your full episode. If someone wants to know more, yeah, they can go for the full episode. Add exclusive behind the scenes information not shared on the show. Break down complex topics into easy to implement action steps and offer a related free resource to drive engagement. Email marketing typically generates like 35 to 42 mil. There are various statistics times of ROI. So it's a great platform. It's a great platform, making it one of the most effective ways to monetize your podcast content. Many people say, hey, I don't open all the emails. Yeah, in spite of that, it is the highest generating ROI platform. So you cannot actually overlook. And email list is the thing which you own, because you must have heard various kinds of jails on social media, but email list, you own it. You can change the platform, but you own the email list. You can move from one platform to other, and you can keep on nurturing your subscribers. Respect your subscribers and they will give you back what you are giving them. If you give respect, they will give you back respect. So transform your podcast into visual Pinterest content. Quote pins. We discussed about the quotes from your podcasting episode, right? So create a vertical Pinterest pins featuring standout quotes from your episode. Use your brand colors and fonts for consistency and include your podcast name and episode number for attribution. Process infographics. Infographics are really in demand. So transform any step by step processes or frameworks you discussed into visually appealing infographics. These tend to get saved and shared frequently on Pinterest because they don't need to go anywhere else and all. Everything, all the information is there on that infographic pin. It's very, very helpful. Another thing is in demand, that is checklist and resources. Convert any list or resource recommendations from your podcast into checklist style pins. Link this to your blog post version of the episode to drive traffic back to your website. It's always important to drive traffic back to your website. If you are creating newsletters for any platform, you can create a short newsletter, but then bring them back to your website. And of course, you cannot have duplicate content because duplicate content is really like no, no. So, when you are repurposing everything, you are breaking down your one long form content into small content. It's not a duplicate because there will be some changes and there will be different formats. So, you won't be in trouble. Pinterest is a search engine, not just a social media platform, meaning your content can continue driving traffic for months or even years. With over 500 million active users, most of whom are women and who have really great buying ability, it is an ideal platform for mom entrepreneurs to repurpose podcast content. Create a lead generating PDF guide. Lead generating PDF guide is still is in demand. Only thing, don't create too long ebooks because people really don't have time to read long ebooks. But if you can give them quick win, PDFs are still in demand. Your podcast episodes contain valuable information that can be transformed into downloadable resources. And these lead magnets help you grow your email list while providing additional value to your audience. So, how to create a lead magnet from your podcast? Identify an episode with actionable step by step content. Expand on the key points with additional details or examples. Format the content into a visually appealing PDF guide. Create a simple opt in page to collect email addresses. And promote the guide on social media and in related podcast episodes. Many entrepreneurs are worried that, oh, I don't have a website and how I can start a business and all. There are multi millionaires who have built their business without website, just with one landing page. You can easily create landing page on many platforms just within 10 minutes. So don't give any excuses for not starting your business because of website and all. Just create simple landing page, have lead magnet over there, and you can start growing your subscriber base. So this strategy turns your existing podcast content into a powerful list building tool without requiring you to create entirely new material from scratch. That is music to your ears, right? So use a tool like Canva or ChatGPT to help transform your podcast content into a professionally designed guide without spending hours on formatting. We need to increase our productivity and we need to save our time, right? Compile episodes into mini course or workshop. So if you have created a series of related podcast episode, you are sitting on a potential digital product. By organizing, enhancing, and structuring your existing content, you can create a valuable course or workshop that your audience will happily pay for. For past 2 weeks, I had 9 sessions on create your signature talk or create your pitch, and there were 9 sessions. Those 9 sessions I can surely compile into a course, and I'll add some more valuable resources over there. That is how I'm going to repurpose. And many of you have already gone through that training. So it is a 9 steps of creating your signature talk or pitch. And if you go, yeah, there are people they are charging hundreds and thousands for that. And but I give away that for free because I believe in sowing. If you sow, so shall you reap. And the magic is in experts' help. And that is what one on one laser coaching we provide in our rapid revenue blueprint. So, yeah, if you need more help, yeah, you can get into rapid revenue and get our one on one help. So, identify a related series. Look for 3 to 5 episodes that collectively teach a complete concept or solve a specific problem for your audience. Create supporting materials. Develop worksheets, templates, or checklists that help students implement what they have learned from your podcast content. Structure the learning path. Organize the content into logical sequence with clear learning objectives for each module. Add implementation exercises. So include action steps and accountability measures to help students apply the knowledge to their specific situation. Package and price it. Create a simple sales page and delivery mechanism for your mini course, priced appropriately for the transformation it provides. So, this approach allows you to monetize your podcasting episode in a totally different way, and you are adding value to your audience in a more structured format. Now, repurposing content using ChatGPT step by step guide. Prepare your transcript. Copy your podcast transcript. You can use Descript, they will give you the transcript, and or detailed show notes into a document. Clean up any obvious errors or filler words for easier processing. Choose your repurposing goal. Decide which format you must want to transform your podcast into, like a blog post, social media content, or email sequences, etc. Create a specific prompt. Ask ChatGPT to transform your transcript into a desired format. Be specific about tone, length, and style preferences. And here it is the sample prompt, but you tweak according to your needs and your strategies. Okay. So transform this podcast transcript into 5 Instagram carousel posts with headlines, maintaining my conversational tone and focusing on the main actionable tips. You have to tweak and change this prompt. I'm just giving you this example prompt, okay? Review and personalize. Edit ChatGPT's output to match your voice and add personal examples or stories that maintain your authentic connection with your audience. AI is a tool. AI is not replacing you. So, whatever output AI is giving you, you have to edit. Because sometimes, yeah, I mean, AI can do mistakes. And I have seen sometimes the output I got was not right. Sometimes AI makes up. So you have to edit. You have to edit, okay? Format and schedule. Use tools like Canva to create visuals for your repurposed content and then schedule it across your platforms using a content calendar. And scheduling is another different story. You can use the native scheduler or you can have a third party there, or you can even schedule through Canva directly. There are various ways. You guys are smart enough. If you want, I can make training just for that also. Using AI tools like ChatGPT can reduce your content repurposing time by 75%, allowing you to maintain a consistent presence across multiple platforms without sacrificing family time. And that is what we all want, right? So, here it is the quick action plan for you. Start repurposing today. We discussed 10 ways to repurpose. I'm not telling you to start implementing all 10 ways right now. Start with 3, at least one, okay? But start, please. Don't let another podcast episode sit untapped into your content library, okay? Challenge yourself to put these strategies into action this week with the simple plan. Choose one episode. Select a recent or popular podcast episode that contains valuable, actionable content your audience loves. Create 3 assets. The prompt which I gave you before, yeah, you can use that prompt, tweak it, change it for your needs, and transform that episode into 3 different content pieces. For example, blog post, or social media script, or email, whatever you choose. Then schedule distribution. All these repurposed pieces to your content calendar, just add them to be published over next 2 weeks. So that hey, you are taken care of your publishing schedule for next 2 weeks. It is such a relief. So you will be amazed at how much value is already sitting in your content achieve, yeah. So just waiting for that it to be shared to your audience. This approach is how busy mom entrepreneurs stay visible and valuable to their audiences without working around the clock. So we do have lots of ready-made digital products busy moms can use, and they can start sharing and start creating revenue immediately. With our Busy in a Box, we have 1 month implementation. But I saw whoever bought Busy in a Box with 1 month implementation, they kept on asking me for support at least for first 1 year, because they were making money but they wanted to scale, and they kept on asking for support. And just to respect their that particular need, I have created rapid revenue blueprint where people can get every week 15 minutes laser coaching with one-on-one training, personalized help, and monthly workshop, so that they will get access to best of the both world. And the hybrid model, when I have been part of those, I really moved the needle into my business, and that is what now I'm offering to my clients. Because both of these platforms, like one-on-one and group coaching, they have their pros and cons. Most of the one-on-one trainings, they're extremely expensive, and new entrepreneurs generally they don't start their business with thousands of dollars sitting in the bank ready to be invested. They are looking for prudent strategies. And group coaching, many people they cannot, yeah, means make that time. They cannot even go through the replays. Their questions are not getting answered, they are getting lost. And there is no accountability, because even if they don't do their homework, their part, still they remain part of the community. It is good for peer to peer interaction and some motivation. So when we have this best of both worlds, it really moves the needle, because for one-on-one consultation every week, clients, they have to do their part, then only they can set up the next appointment for next one-on-one consultation. So when the clients do their part, we really see the needle is moving into the business, because they cannot procrastinate. If they want to set up one-on-one appointment, they have to finish their homework, and that really helps to transform their life and business for good. So join our journey. I'm just excited to be over here. Thank you and God bless you. See you again.
Success stories from busy professionals just like you. As a full-time project manager and dad of two, I was skeptical about fitting another business opportunity into my packed schedule. But this system was different. The ready-made products meant I didn't have to create content from scratch. And the step-by-step implementation meant I could make progress in 30-minute chunks after the kids went to bed. I launched my first digital course in 3 weeks of evenings and weekends, and made my first sales within a month. This is the first program that worked with my real life. James T., project manager and side hustle entrepreneur.
Hey, thanks for joining us. We are blessed to have you as part of our community, and whatever way we can help you, serve you, let us know. Please subscribe and let us know how we can help you, what resources you want. We have lots of free resources and also free collaboration joint venture groups you can join and explode your business, because most solopreneurs quit their business before they launch their first products, and I don't want that to happen to you. And that's why we have special launch service where you can monetize your digitals and become profitable as fast as within 7 days. And if you want to scale your business, join our membership New Beginning Success Collaboration, where we'll provide you MRR and PLR products and collaborations so that you can scale your business with ease and effortlessly. And hey, if you want to sell your digitals all over the world, yes, we will provide you affiliates more than 200 countries. So everything is possible. Just live your dream, follow your dream, and whichever way we can help you, do let us know. Thank you and God bless you.